Hey guys, it's Alexa, and you're watching Titanic. The kitchen is generally a place that is filled with happy memories, amazing smells, and some delicious flavors, and each person has their own little ways of doing things. So today, we're going to latch on to some super ideas that will make your job in the kitchen just that much easier. Number 32, a whiter shade of pale. To keep potatoes white once you've diced them, shredded, or chipped them, just put them into a big bowl of cold water. This prevents them from turning that unappetizing grayish brown color that is caused by the release of starch oxidizing them. Number 31, rule of thumb. There's nothing better than a decent piece of steak cooked to perfection, which in our case would be medium rare. And for you? But have you ever struggled to get yours just right? Old Homestead Steakhouse co-owner Greg Sherry shares this tip. Place your index finger and thumb together and feel the fleshy part of your hand below your thumb. That's what rare meat feels like. Repeat with your ring finger and thumb. That's medium. Again with pinky and thumb, and that would be well done. Number 30, stuck like glue. It can be a challenge to add honey or syrup to your baking or cooking as it has a horrible tendency to stick to the cup or spoon. So next time, spray a little oil into the cup or spoon you're measuring with first and pour it out effortlessly. Number 29, any excuse for a marshmallow. If you have a packet of marshmallows staring at you every time you open your grocery cupboard, here's the perfect excuse to open them up. Add some of them to your brown sugar to prevent it from clumping, and add some to your mouth to prevent it from drooping sadly. Number 28, well-rounded. Fried eggs are always a winning way to start off the day, but up your fried egg game by making the most perfect rounded eggs. Prepare an onion like you would for onion rings and use the round as a mold for your eggs. This little hack also prevents your entire pan from getting messy with egg white. Number 27, just chill. If you've forgotten to pop your sodas into the fridge and you're aching for something cold to drink, wrap it in some wet paper towel, pop it into the freezer for just 2 minutes, and you'll be amazed at how cold it is when you remove it. Just don't do what we're saying and then forget about it. Number 26, it's a kind of magic. All it takes is a paper bag for your family to think you're a genius, and we don't mean for you to pop it over your head, but rather use it to ripen your bananas or peaches in no time. Toss the fruit into the paper bag. With the concentrated levels of ethylene gas, the fruit will ripen in no time. Number 25, tricks of the trade. You can evenly roast your veggies or fries without the need to flip them halfway through. Place your baking tray into the oven before you're ready to roast, and when it's nice and hot, remove it and then add your chopped up veg. The heat from the pan will cook them from the underside without you having to flip mid-roast. Number 24, crystal clear. This is going to make your ice cubes transform from dull to wow by making one small change. Use boiled water instead of tap water to make your cubes. The boiled water will result in crystal clear ice cubes. Number 23, Cookie Monster. If you like to keep your homemade cookies nice and soft and become a bit of a cookie monster when they're not, this hint is just for you. Once you've lovingly baked your cookies, pop them into a container with a slice of bread. For what reasons we can't actually explain, we're not really sure how it works, but the bread will keep your cookies soft for much longer. Number 22, tried and tested. Take it from us, this hack really does work. If you are heating up leftovers in the microwave, make a hole in the middle of your food. It will ensure the food is heated up much more evenly, and there will be no surprising cold or super hot bits. Number 21, your lifesaver. To save your cut fruit from browning is a very simple process, and there are 2 ways you can handle the situation. The most well-known method is to generously squeeze lemon juice over the fruit, but if you're not that keen on lemon juice, mix 1 part honey to 2 parts water, and the result will be the same, barring a sweeter outcome with the honey. Number 20, when life gives you lemons. Grill a piece of fish, and by using those lemons, you can avoid your fish sticking to the grill, which can be really annoying. Line your grill with the sliced lemons, and then put your fish on top. So not only does your fish not stick to the grill, but the lemon flavors get soaked up by the fish, a winning combo all around. Number 19, first time lucky. It can be a bit irritating when you try and empty the contents of your canned food, but some of it remains stuck behind. However, you can eliminate that by doing just one simple thing. Poke a few holes in the bottom of the can and you'll see the contents slide out easily by breaking the vacuum in the can without leaving anything behind. Number 18, cup of tea. Rather save that tea bag if you struggle with smelly shoes. Just pop a dry tea bag into your smelly shoes and it will absorb all the bad odors. Number 17, this is no yolk. You can easily find out if your eggs are still okay to eat by placing the raw eggs into a bowl of cold water. If your egg sinks to the bottom of the bowl, you're totally fine. But if it floats to the top, don't even think about opening it. It's rotten, and the reason why it floats is because the liquid inside the egg evaporates through the shell, leaving behind a very stinky gas bubble. Number 16. Note to self. You might be thinking along the same lines we are. Who has leftover champagne? But you never know. If you are stuck with a bottle of flat champagne, add 1 or 2 raisins into the bottle. And thanks to the natural sugars in the raisins, the champagne bubbles come back to life. Cheers. Number 15. Get your shine on. Banana peels are crammed with so many good uses around the house, so keep them and use them well before you add them to your compost heap. Use them to shine your favorite pair of shoes by shining them with the inside of the peel, then wipe off with soap and water. You can use the same peel to shine your silver, leather, and even whiten your teeth. Number 14. Bubble, bubble, toil, and trouble. And it can be problematic when your pot boils over, but what if you don't have a lid that you can balance on top? Just place a wooden spoon over the pot. By this simple addition, your pot will not boil over, though you should still watch it. Number 13. Life's little pleasures. This little hack is going to leave you feeling rather chuffed with yourself because if you've ever tried to remove the seeds out of a vegetable like squash or pumpkin, you know what a mission it can be. Forget about what you've been doing all these years and use your ice cream scoop to remove the insides. You'll be so glad you watched this video. Number 12. Can't guarantee no tears, but they'll be worth it when you see just how clean your grill will be. Use an onion to make your grill super clean. Heat up your grill, chop your onion in half, and use it to rub down the grates. Not only will the grates be nice and clean, but there will be a delicious aroma wafting through, making you salivate before you even begin grilling. Number 11. Soul food. Leftover pizza for breakfast the following day is always a winner, but if you prefer your crust to still be crispy, you might find it not quite as enjoyable as it could be. Next time, instead of putting it in the microwave, reheat the pizza in a pan on the stovetop. The heat from the bottom will ensure the crust is crispy and the top heated perfectly through. Number 10. Heart of stone. Hitting cherries can be a most arduous chore, but here's an idea to make it go so much faster. Place each cherry on the top of an empty beer bottle and use a chopstick to pierce through the cherry. The pit falls directly into the bottle and your cherry is perfectly pitted. Number 9. Twist and shout. Okay, perhaps leave the shouting out of it. You might end up scaring your family or something. However, a very simple way to pit stone fruits is with a simple twist. Slice the fruit in half, then twist the fruit in opposite directions. The pit should come out easily thereafter. Number 8. Slice right through. If you have a super moist cake that needs slicing, or a lovely soft cheese that you don't want sticking to your knife, grab some unscented dental floss and cut a long piece off. Hold it and slice through the cake or cheese like you would a knife. You won't have your kids squabbling over who gets the bigger piece now, as each slice will be perfect. Number 7. Bottoms up. Cutting bread from the top can be an awful experience, and at times a little soul-destroying. The bread ends up being crushed, the crunchy top gets flung in every direction, and you're left feeling hopeless. Well, your life's about to change. Turn that bread upside down and cut it from the bottom. You're welcome. Number 6. Stop and smell the garlic. Peeling garlic is just not one of our favorite jobs to do in the kitchen until we learned this. Take a knife and push it down onto the garlic clove, not the serrated edge, but the flat surface, and push down firmly. The pressure breaks the seal of the garlic, allowing it to slip out easily, and you avoid contact with the clove, so you don't have garlic fingers all day. Number 5. Oranges and lemons. You will get so much more juice out of your citrus if you do the following. Pop them into the microwave for 15 to 20 seconds, which will get the maximum amount of juice out. If you're not close to a microwave, roll the fruits before squeezing them and cut them lengthwise to squeeze as much juice out as possible. Number 4. Green fingers. If that's not you and you're buying herbs from the store, don't feel bad. But here's a trick so you don't waste the herbs when you can't get through an entire bag at once. Chop them up and place them in an ice cube tray either in water, oil, melted butter, or stock. The next time you need herbs, all you need to do is defrost a cube or two. Number 3. A real game changer. You may have been doing this for years already, but if you haven't, you'll be glad to be watching this video. Removing broken eggshells can be a pain, but by simply wetting your fingers first, you'll be able to pick up the shards very easily. Number 2. Do it yourself. It's not always possible to buy buttermilk in the store, or perhaps you need it unexpectedly, or perhaps you only need a little bit of it. Well, here's how to quickly make your own. Add a tablespoon of lemon juice or vinegar to your milk And although it won't be as thick and creamy as regular buttermilk, it will definitely make creamier pancakes when you need them most. Number 1. Liquids first. To add to the longevity of your blender, remember to always add the liquids first and the bulky ingredients after. That way, the blades won't become stuck and your motor won't become overheated. What food or kitchen tip can you add to our list? Share it with us in the comments below and subscribe to our channel for more daily videos. Thanks for watching.